fights.
Yeah, I'm really curious how the lane will go. I feel like it should be very difficult for Enigma to lane this. I don't really know what you're supposed to do with Enigma. I mean, you should be like you should get some type of farm, right? But I've seen this where Enigma is just getting dove at the tower. Yeah, I'm curious to see how it shapes out.
I'm also not really sure how the lane is going to go, but I'm also not really sure what the highest amount of physical damage a hero will do to another in one hit. Here are your options. 0 to 500, 500 to 750, 750 to 1,000 or 1,000 plus. Highest amount of physical damage dealt to another hero in one hit. We got Monkey King here, maybe with some crits.
Yeah, it may be between 750 and 1,000.
Okay, I'll go that. I'll agree with that. That seems fairly realistic.
Yeah.
Push. The siege is decent from both sides, but I don't suspect we're going to be in for too fast of a game here. I'm looking forward to getting to those damage numbers. His size. Somehow I got attacked there. I don't know if that was AU giving vision. Oh.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, okay.
But he thought he had vision earlier, but. Okay. Yeah. Liquid with the pudge. Roaming around early, trying to find something, but Polaris playing very disciplined here.
Oh, yeah. We've all been hooked too many times at minute 0 by a pudge for sure.
Yeah.
No need to replicate that here on the big stage at Last Chance Qualifiers, especially when it's a mid pudge and you are looking at one game away from, you know, one match closer to being qualified to TI here. That's what's at stake here.
Already a small W for... okay, never mind. They're sending... Okay, the lanes are Sniper mid here. And they're sending Sai versus the Enigma. Okay, that's some old school stuff. And then they're tri-laning the Pudge.
Yeah,
versus Monkey King.
Natsumi didn't look like he was too excited to get here. He's...
no, but they have messed this up too, because look at this lane positioning. Like, Polaris didn't block at all. So, yeah, they can't even move up to the creeps, right?
Looks like it'll be dangerous. There's the TP. Try on try action. Polaris, no stranger to this. They tried it versus Vici. It didn't work. We'll see how it goes now versus Liquid. Love me some tri-lanes. AU and Boxy currently skirmishing. Mickey is holding on to a hook. Already has 2 stacks of Jingu Mastery on himself as Insanity has leveled the Scatter Blast early for some damage. That's what we're looking at here for level 1. And of course, again, the Jingu Mastery leveled.
Yeah. I think this should be, like, I don't know exactly how the Tide versus Enigma, but like I feel like the Tide should do really well. And Sniper versus Void Spirit, Sniper should also win.
Oh, and there's a hook. Mickey starting us off on the right foot here for Liquid as they use a bit too fast, but maybe they can get Xavius instead. Bit tankier here, has Fairy Fire and that Ring of Protection keeping him alive so far, and Boxy eventually forced back as Natsumi. Oh, for once a Monkey King out of range, not able to get the last hit. Wow, what a rare sight.
Yeah.
Down bottom, I mean, so far so good for Zai. Like you said, you mentioned the possibility of running this lane, and look at him go. He's right after those Eidolons.
Yeah, it still looks really good. And I mean, if he gets up face boots here, like with an advantage.
Sorry to cut you off mid lane.
No,
okay,
no problem.
Just a casual Aether Remnant there. I thought there was maybe some more damage coming, but Lilich holding on to Resonant Pulse a bit longer. A little bit worse for wear though in this mid lane for now in the early levels. I assume with experience and getting, of course, more range online, he'll be a little bit happier.
And I think what is it called? Lelouch got off some nice Aether Remnant there and got him low, because this lane is supposed to be way harder.
That was the second nice one I caught. You can see finally one missing, at least fortunately, Matumba.
Yeah. I've seen enough streams with Tops and Sniper versus all of these Spirit Heroes to know that this is not a good matchup for anyone. The
Thompson playstyle of picking the lesser chosen sometimes abilities. He was the meta, the trendsetter on the Zeus. Remember was it 404 on the Heavenly Jump and all that good stuff now. This top lane Boxy slowed by the Arcane Curse, stunned up now by Xavius. Natsumi once again out of range here for getting that last Jingu stack thanks to the Scatter Blast slow of Insania. Polaris fighting pretty decent here. They hit hard.
Yeah. I mean, it's quite strong, right, when you pop that armor on Sven. Like, you're all very tanky, especially when heroes, like, they're level 1, 2, and, like, a lot of the damage is auto attacks.
Good point. That little bit of armor. Not even that little, to be honest. 6. Quite respectable.
Yeah.
It's doubling Monkey
Nice
King's
unlock.
armor. Mid. Let's unbutt. I think he's dead. Oh, Fairy Fire keeps him alive. That was a close one, though. Another instance of Aether Remnants just catching him. It's a level 2 Aether Remnant now as well.
It's going for the kill.
Lelich. Careful here. Oh my god. They still got vision. Oh, Matumba. Just shy of the amount of damage he needs. Nice ward there as well, highlighted by the obs, just showing you that's how he had the vision for those uphill attacks, and he didn't miss. But Lelich is going to be able to get the bottle refill, and he'll be more or less okay, especially because he's going to be set for another refill here for the 4-minute rune spawning in.
Yeah, would have been huge if like the Clockwork could have contested these 2 runes here. Then the Sniper would have like a super free game.
At least one of them. Looks like Lelich is going to get back to full HP. He's already full HP, and he's going to get another, like, you know, safety refill. His Sentry Ward's going to miss. At least some good news for Liquid. Just out of range. Seems like there's a surprising amount of action here as well. Lelich, I don't think he'll be stopping anytime soon, as yet again, there he goes. Level 2 8th Resonant Pulse Pardon after the Remnant. Decent damage in return by Matumba.
Yeah, it's so frustrating for Matumba when he's like if he's at full HP, it's very difficult to play as a Void
Top
Spirit.
lane, Boxy in danger of giving away first blood to the Cogs, really holding back Natsumi. This time though, able to get the Jingu Mastery off, those Gloves of Haste doing work in the inventory.
Yeah.
But no kill still. And wow, I know there's so much action mid and top, and so much that I can't even finish my point here. As in they go again, Natsumi with the Primal Spring back off cooldown, bonus damage. There it is, with some Jingu Mastery, Boundless Strike, but Insania with a big cookie is going to turn the tide of this one here. Meat Hook from Mikke as well, as Xabius is just going to be a bit too tanky. AU out of mana. Mikke, careful here, Mikke. I think he's okay. Yeah, he's okay. Good fight. Really good fight there from Liquid. Great turn from Insania.
Yeah, and you can see Mikke has gotten quite a lot of last hits. It's very farmed.
He has. And actually, I was going to try and take us down bottom, where Zai is doing just the same, isn't he? 28 and 12 denies here against the Enigma is very commendable. Means he's doing a good job of keeping these Eidolons at bay.
Yeah. And I think this lane, when he gets his face boots, is going to become very, very difficult.
All that bonus armor. It's on the courier. Well, it could be on the courier here with the chainmail in his stash. Maybe waiting to get a little bit more mana regen with the Sage's Mask before he calls it. Speaking of masks, Sniper with 3 of them. Well, they're not masks, they're Wraith Bands, but kind of look like masks. I always thought they were.
I mean, Polaris should be really happy that Lelouch did this well merged, because this game could be looking even worse than it is now.
Here goes Boxy. He's level 2. They did actually call both supports over from Liquid there to contest the minute 6 rune. It was just a regen. Obviously, you never know if it's a DD or a haste. Sniper's just dead. So important that Liquid make the rotation. And Pudge doing a good enough job on his own here. Boxy. Onto AU. He's going to send you a merit. Level 2 versus level 3, but with AU out of mana, that's going to be some good damage. Xavius and Insania eager to join the fight now, running on over. Boxy needs some good body blocks here, but here's Natsumi as well. Cookie down to the low ground as the stun for Boxy. Down the strike from Natsumi, and this should be a kill. Cogs coming out as we do get a pause, because over in the mid lane, Lelouch is chasing after Insania. Insania is trying to maybe juke him here on this little cliff, as there's the G immediately. We're back into the action. Insania, good juke, but there's Astral, Astral Step up. I think he did miss, and now Lelouch being forced to use the second Astral away. Boxy's going to die to the supporting staff in the meantime. Polaris even smoking back, concerned there that there was more coming.
Perhaps. Or just one more movement speed.
That could be it. Yeah. Especially because I think this Pudge in a 1v1 is really actually doing very well versus Monkey. Natsumi, he has been leaving the lane to go for these opportunistic kills, but partly because Pudge is not easy to CS against.
Yeah, I mean, it's always scary. Like, if he knew for sure that only Pudge was up here, I think he could play a bit more brave, right? But there's always a bunch of supports lurking around, and makes it that you cannot man up and get that lifesteal going.
And that'll make it a bit more scary, won't it? The swift D-ward from Insania. That's the vision from Natsumi. They did scout a teleport mid because there was there's a ward down, and they saw AU refill the bottle here for Lelouch.
Look at how Sai is playing too, like completely behind the tower here.
Yeah, he's got phase boots, solo ring and a quick buy. That recipe mighty expensive these days. Inflation affecting us all here.
Yeah.
But he'll get on that very quickly, and then he can just continue to clear these Eidolons. They're maxed already, these Eidolons, and still you know, the CS not really reflecting where Force would normally be here.
Okay, Lelouch with double damage, TPing top.
Yeah, and that's a nice two-man stun as well. Insania, oh, doing good work, but the damage immense here. That's a big rotation. Insania quick to fall now as soon as Lelouch is unstunned. And a double kill for him. Tumba, of course, on a sniper just doesn't have the same potential to rotate like that, DD rune or not.
Yeah.
Oh, but maybe he can get AU. AU gets the ward. Maybe he's happy with that.
Can juke
Be
in the
happier
trees.
if he can escape with his
Oh
life.
no, another ward.
Nope, no chance. The vision game very strong from Liquid right now, but Lelouch still coming back with the last couple seconds of this DD rune. Xavius as well has just enough mana for a Stormhammer with the DD rune. That could be the difference maker, but a nice cookie up to the high ground. Lelouch giving chase, but there's Mika here with the hook back. DD rune, just one more attack needed, but Liquid won't give him the space. Xavius, oh, he's gonna tick down as well. 3 kills from Atumba. The sniper. He doesn't need to gank if you throw bodies his way. He'll just stand his ground and pop ya.
Very nice for Matu there. That's so frustrating for Polaris.
Really good rotations. So, I mean, this triple Wraithband build is scary. It's
Yeah,
good
no,
attacks,
and
good
it,
damage.
yeah, 3 Wraithbands, and he had like the raindrops completely saved him there with the stick. Going for as much survivability as possible.
I don't know what finish is for if you come at me, you best not miss, but I'm sure Matumba's.
Okay. They're gonna try for a killer inside, I think.
It's a black hole. Oh, and there's the black hole. Natsumi jumping in as well. Lelouch even here, so 3 cores for Zai. And he's just gonna hands off the keyboard and look how long it takes to kill him. Zai just scratching his chin in the meantime, considering his next move, doing a little bit of shopping.
Yeah, I wonder there if they TP him with Sniper, if they can do something, but perhaps this is for the best.
They're looking instead here mid, and will get the Fortify committed from Polaris.
Yeah, no, just imagine if he had a stick there and he pops Ravage and his team comes in. That would be like a GG feeling for Polaris.
Would have been dangerous. And honestly, I mean, it's going to take 3 cores to kill him. They try for Sniper. They missed. Didn't go very well. They try for Mickey. He's even tankier here, Pi. He's got Vanguard. He's already got the pointed flesh heap. I don't think they take him down any easier.
Yeah.
Mid is where the action is for now, with 4 heroes from Liquid. Zai now eager to front line. Oh,
They're setting up for Mickey though.
they are.
Let's see
We'll
here.
see.
Lelouch is coming.
If it'll take 3 heroes, as I predicted, you can see the 2 supports just tickling him, but Lelouch closing the back quickly there with the haste rune. Dismember immediately
Matu,
interrupted. The hook, oh, just off the mark there for Xavius, as Matu is going to rotate on over. There's the headshot, proccing every single time. A cute little tree, though, breaking the vision out from AU. What a play there. Insania looking for more, has no scatter blast for 8 more seconds, as Boxy chasing after the kill here for AU, pulled back by the Aether Remnant, however, of Lelouch, and now AU is going to get some +2 here for him, up to 4 stolen ints. Not before Mickey, however, is going to be able to snatch away the life of Xavius, pulling him off screen with a hook from Fog, and the tower goes down to boot. Liquid with a tower mid, a tower top. Support for support trade, not bad at all.
No, this game is looking really good for Liquid. All of their cores are getting exactly what they want, and Polaris are just far away. Like they don't have enough damage right now, so they need some items. As you say, like I don't think this Tidehunter is killable without Black Hole, and even with Black Hole, it's like maybe just so they can kill him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're gonna need this. Monkey King needs more levels and more farm, because right now I don't think Tide cares at all about anyone.
Now he's right back down bottom. He has lost his tier 1 tower. Of course, Force eventually getting some alone time with the tower down here and the Eidolons, and we'll make quick work of that. That's the best he can really hope to do, right? The reason he doesn't show up top lane is, well, he doesn't have Black Hole. What is he going to do?
Yeah. Oh, nice hook by Mickey. Hooked out the double damage.
Indeed.
He's baiting it.
AU? Oh, okay, he's going to pick it up. I don't know. Is there vision here from Polaris, or was that just a... Oh, well, there's vision here for Liquid now, especially since Boxy's up onto the high ground. Very nice cogs. Creep's actually breaking on through them, but neither Lelouch nor Xavius too eager to jump on in, as Mickey was saying, come on in, the water's warm. Hook avoided, though, by the 2. Especially with the DT rune, Mickey is hitting pretty hard right now.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we can see the weakness of Sven a bit here. Not providing too much. Same with Silencer.
I scouted him.
Yeah, but at least they have an Enigma farming, and that hero can carry.
Yeah, and I think right now Force deciding if he wants to go for something like an early BKB first or the Blink Dagger. He's got enough money for the Blink, and he's going to decide, but he did sit on about 200 excess gold. He's going to go ahead and make the move now. Has Black Hole level 1 at the ready. And we'll see here if they're going to try and spend another 3 seconds killing Zai or so.
Looks like they want to go for it.
I think they're going to do it here.
But Insania is here with ultimate.
That he is, and there's the kisses now raining on down. Global Science canceling the kisses. However, is AU from wherever he is on the map getting the job done. Zai's still alive, by the way. He just leaves. Xavier's unable to get the kill. His Boxy merely volley blocking for a second ball, but it's going to be the Stormhammer that gets the kill. If not that, it would have definitely been Lelouch who rotates in from behind. But it takes 4 heroes simply to take down Zai. Now what are they going to lose? Right now, just the Sven, which is a support. But okay, lurking for more. There's a Primal Spring, and away he goes into the trees.
Nice try, nice try. Sniper hitting.
Lelouch doesn't have an Astro Step for a second. He's gonna have it shortly here. That's a lot of damage he's taken. And he's away. Okay.
Not getting the rune though, so that's unfortunate.
It'll be a regen spawning down bottom. I think Liquid might have been hoping for a little bit more of an action rune. A DD, a haste, something to get Matumba a little bit easier in these fights, but the regen is what they'll have to take. And that'll at least refill the mana pool of Boxy, who is right now sitting on a cooldown for hookshot 15 seconds before they can look to make a move. Speaking of cooldowns, Elish, I thought maybe he was thinking about with his Astral Step, but only has one. It'd be a risky move onto Matumba.
Yeah. No, Polaris are still in the same spot, right? They need a little more damage on their Monkey King. Because right now they don't want to go... Like, killing this Tidehunter or Pudge, as you said earlier, it's still very difficult. Even though they don't have BKBs or anything, but just the nature of their damage block. Like, you're just not dealing enough damage.
Yeah, there's Echo. BKB is going to be the item first for Natsumi with the Echo completed. You maybe suspect like a Desolator going to be thrown into the mix here at some stage to help amp their physical damage here for Monkey, or...
I'm not sure, actually. Maybe.
Maelstrom, Ag Scepter, you know, there's a couple different Monkey builds that have been proving popular over the years.
Yeah. No, he just needs pure damage, so perhaps Dessa is okay.
Yeah. Force with Blink Dagger moving around the map here a bit more ominously, at least when Liquid know that that black hole is good to go yet again. For now, of course, still on cooldown for a whole minute, so Liquid farming very peacefully. In that minute, Mickey might be able to finish up the Ag Scepter, needs about another 1,000, and he'll have that one ready to go. Zai has a blink of his own now coming his way. Still only level 1 Ravage, but might be able to find a pretty big opening with this here. It's being fetched to him now on the courier. Mickey as well, showing in the mid-wave. This could be a big fight for Liquid.
Yeah, if they go here.
Oh, and they will. And they go. There's going to be the Blink Dagger delivered. Zai, global silence, but the Blink's on cooldown for just a second. Not to matter, though, because it's not going to still allow Zai to jump in time.
There
Kisses, though, with the Ravage onto 2. Natsumi slowly dying inside of his ultimate here, but still trying to fight through it. The magic damage, though, is going to overwhelm him. A 2-for-1 trade. Still slightly favoring Polaris there.
Yeah, I still like that they go for this. And I don't think Liquid have not, like, how do you say, conceptualized that there's a silencer in this game. Because I think, like, if you think about it, perhaps Sai can blink earlier in Ravage to save this, to save his Pudge. But maybe he was a little too far out anyway.
Yeah, it also looks like it got delivered into his backpack. I still saw it on cooldown.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I think I saw it delivered. I was really checking Zai in that fight. I also expected the blink earlier, if I'm being honest. Yeah. But it was on cooldown from something. I only saw it go from a 3 to 0 second cooldown. I know backpack is 6, so I don't know if he took damage and it was on cooldown or what.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Because that fight was really nice for Polaris, for sure. The Enigma got the free farm bottom, pressured the tower, the silencer was farming top. So yeah, really good for them.
Okay. He's going to be looking to finish up this Ag Scepter, but things will get scary here. Well, there's finally AU. They've visualized and killed the Silencer now, haven't they?
Yeah, for sure.
So down he goes. No ulti anyway. He's just dead and is going to at least give some intel on where the rest of Liquid are. But Force is what I was saying here. Halfway towards BKB, still has Blink Dagger, and importantly for him, why I'm bringing him up, he's relevant again. He's got level 2 Black Hole at the ready.
Yeah, I mean, being this close to BKB, I mean, I guess you're not that close, but you're pretty close. Like, it feels a little sketchy to just try to blink in and use it. There are enough stuns.
Well, I figure you wait 20 seconds, you might be well covered enough here, because there's going to be global by
with the global, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, as Boxy and Insania are now just the ones to tank this kind of brunt of initiation. Natsumi, okay, he almost forgot to turn around for the kill, but it'll go towards Force on the Eidolons eventually.
Okay, I like it. He's picking up a little kill there, even when they're not ready to use all their spells. They're still looking out.
Is just sitting in fountain. He's ready. He's just sitting there menacingly.
Yeah, no, it's one of those points where you don't want to have to cancel your TP to cast global, you know?
Yeah.
I've been in that spot.
Yeah, for sure. No, I mean, exactly. Just highlighting that he's ready to cast global. It's ready. Black hole is ready. They still have blink on Enigma. You know, things could have popped off there. They are now looking to reposition.
Ooh, can they find the sniper here?
Sniper almost showing on a ward here. Matumba is going to show, but there's a liquid smoke coming his way. I don't know if it's going to be here in time.
Nice.
And Matumba being focused down, taunted up. No black hole needed here, but the Ravage from Zai. Oh, the silence isn't in time here. Matumba's ticking down to earn, but he's continuing to try and fight through this one as Polaris have been scattered. Most importantly, this Enigma blink used to go back as the hook. It's going to find Lelouch. They've got damage here with the Dismember, and now the Ags rots. Down he goes. Polaris lose 2.
Wow.
Notably, the Sven, of course, a support, but that went all wrong for them.
Yeah, no, the Hurricane Pike and especially the Ravage. I think AU is a little greedy there because he doesn't expect Liquid to be there that fast. Like, he has to press the global earlier.
Yeah. He must have been, I mean, to his credit, right? I imagine this ward that they have next to the Radiant's Tier 1 top inspires a lot of confidence, right?
Yeah.
You're going to be like, I'm going to see him on the ward, and then I'm in a global silence. Unfortunately, the path that Zai took from that fight, he approaches from where the ward didn't see him.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can't blame him too much.
Yeah. A great play from Zai. That was kind of the fight I was expecting from him before, right? A quick Ravage to save a hero, and then, of course, you turn the fight from there. Matumba back to full HP already. Zai took from that fight. He approaches from where the ward didn't see him.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can't blame him too much.
Yeah. A great play from Zai. That was kind of the fight I was expecting from him before, right? A quick Ravage to save a hero, and then, of course, you turn the fight from there. Matumba back to full HP already. On to Roche they go. There's a black hole, but not much else to use now to cover it. And Liquid are going to get this first Roche, although maybe a bit of a skirmish to follow here.
Let's see. No global, but perhaps...
No, doesn't look like Polaris. They're going to call it off. A bit too scary. Maybe if someone goes haphazardly up the cliff. Oh, maybe like that. Zai. Tanky. How tanky can he be, though? Oh, tanky enough. Gets a hook out of trouble from Mickey.
Okay, so Monkey King decided to go for the Mage Slayer. A little surprising to me.
That'll eventually go into Bloodthorn, is how that recipe... Oh, maybe like that. That builds into now, and is going to... Tanky. How tanky can he be, though? Oh, tanky enough. Gets a hook out of trouble from Mickey.
Okay, so Monkey King decided to go for the Mage Slayer. A little surprising to me.
That'll eventually go into Bloodthorn, is how that recipe builds into now, and is going to reduce, of course, magic damage. Spell damage actually being dealt. It's pretty significant, feels like, against the Pudge.
Yeah, I guess. But, I mean, the Sniper is still, I feel like, the scariest hero. But you're right, the Pudge.
Yeah. I mean, Pudge
is also frightening.
It's around 65 less damage per second on Rot, if you can apply the debuff, of course. Yeah. So, looks like it makes a... I don't know. I mean, I get what you mean as well, but I don't, is -2 levels of Rot better than a Deso here, for example? That's the question.
That is the question.
Yeah, we'll see. He's going to put it to work now. Little Sven bolt, but the cookie in time from Insania. Good positioning there. And I think Insania's got Force on the way. No, doesn't.
Yeah. No, I'm still... Polaris are still just lacking in damage. You can see it even just when they catch a sniper. They're I mean, it's the Sven, right? He throws his Stormbolt, but then there's nothing. He's like, I'm giving you guys armor. But he's just baiting his team in believing that they're 3 heroes, when in reality they're 2.
He's giving them a lot of armor now, at least,
yeah.
With his Egg Shard. But yeah, Sniper still having plenty of damage. And of course, when the Kisses are able to connect and Rot's AoE on top of them, it's not doing a whole lot of work here, it feels, certainly.
Yeah.
Being very patient though right now. They don't really see any of Polaris on the map. They know that Enigma's been in the bottom lane with the Eidolons pushing. But Zai standing in fog, not tanking the tower to protect Matumba. And the other 3 heroes of Liquid were basically hiding behind their tier 1 tower. Really great patience from them.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, yeah, so he's close to Blink Dagger on... what is it called? Yeah, on Mikke. So I guess that's what they're waiting for.
Got it. Yeah, he's right there. This camp should give it to him.
Because I feel like they should want to take a fight here with the Aegis. But at the same time, I get why it's spooky to just run in. Because the global is still very strong. Like I don't think they have any items that dispel it, you know? So if you run in the wrong way, you'll just get black hole and monkey arena.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct now that I take a look at things. Global is one of those spells that to me always feels the strongest the earlier in the game, despite it, you know, the silence increasing by a second or so every level. Because, you know, even with neutral items, you eventually drop some that have dispels. You know, it's just, you can't expect enemies to not build anything the entire game. But for now, you're completely right. Liquid have nothing actively to dispel a global silence.
Okay, here we go. Want to use the Aegis?
I just want to highlight they have to be careful not to do too much damage to Zai, of course, because he can Kraken Shell and Ravage, right? That's going to be the only thing that Polaris have to really be on their toes about a little bit. You don't want to poke the watermelon too much. But this smoke is going to be dodged away from Polaris. As Liquid instead seem to be going for a tier 2 tower push. Aegis still fairly healthy, about another 80 seconds or so on it as they even scout Natsumi, forcing him to jump away. But just chipping away at the tower as top lane. Love it. Being chased. Hook isn't going to connect, and there's a global.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you gambled that he's fine there. Because now I don't think you feel confident fighting. But we'll see.
And I also don't know if they're aware that Zai is here. Now they should be. He's kind of more or less shown on the map, but so is the rest of Liquid, and down goes the tier 2 tower. That's going to remove a big sense of safety from Polaris. They still have the tier 2 and tier 1 down bottom, so they're looking to maneuver around. Maybe catch a fight here, and with Aegis expiring here shortly, just another 35 seconds. It's not impossible here, but without global, it's going to be a bit harder, Pi.
Yeah, for sure. You don't have the, you almost have the complete confidence to just BKB black hole, right? But you need to see that hook. Because if he's at the correct angle, he'll just cancel you. But if they hook in, then you can just, you just zone in and either you pick sniper or pudge and you try to kill them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, they're all pinging snipers missing, so they want to get sniper first.
I do love it when the team ping their moves like this. It makes it a lot easier to cast the game.
Yeah. They have a ward on them, right? So they see them sneaking around.
They do. And now, of course, having timed it, they know Aegis has expired. Ward here, as Ayo's going to cut it. Okay, so there's hook shot, but there's also going to be a dead silencer. Not like there was a global anyway, but now they know that hook shot's on cooldown. Still a level 10 clock, so for about a minute.
Yeah, I think you might be able to commit here for a fight. Let's see how their nerves are.
BKB at the ready. Of course, Insania, not the one they want to black hole, but it's someone that they can burst easily as he's immediately dead. The Ravage though to counter-initiate Natsumi. He's falling so fast. Bye, he's dead. Just like that.
Yeah, no, it was a good attempt, but Sai has no hesitation.
And now Liquid, they're hunting for stragglers, but everyone is going to be able to make it out in time from Polaris, so they're just going to drop the monkey in exchange for a Ravage. Like you said, there was an opening there that they correctly identified. I also agree fully with the move, but just committing a little bit too hard there on Insania, who buys back, doesn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, no. They were not letting him go there. No, because if Monkey King is faster, I believe he can BKB that Ravage, and then the fight might be different. But Sai doesn't, you go for it. You just go for it.
Oh yeah, Zai goes for it there. Rewarded very, very greatly. As, I don't know, every time Polaris has tried to make a move, it's either felt like it's required a 3v1, you know, like with those kills onto Zai, for example, in the black holes, or it's been rebuked each time by Liquid.
Yeah.
They just always seem to be ready and cognizant, really, of what their cooldowns are and what Polaris has got to fight with. You can see that now, they split around the map. Right now they're just in a transition into farming mode, and I expect them to group back up when something like Ravage is ready again.
No, for sure. No, I feel like Polaris should try for something here. Just black hole anything. Let's see what happens. It's not that easy. All the lanes are pushed in, so getting to a hero is quite hard.
The creep wave, little cookie. Still no shard here for Insania. Went for Force first, and I completely respect that versus a Sven, versus a Silencer, versus the entire enemy team. Force is just so good this game, actually. Yeah. Definitely understand. And I think I saw, Zai with Lotus. Okay, so he's got a Dispel, an active Dispel, right, for Global Silence. That could be very problematic for Polaris.
No, for sure. It's still the black hole, this hook versus black hole interaction. If they global with the black hole, they should be able to kill any hero they choose. If that would be enough, even if, let's say, they get Matu, right, and he has buyback, things can end badly.
All right, well, they're going to look for it now. This smoke. Sania poised maybe to block it, but he's actually going to find a little bit more safety behind those trees. Of course, with the tier 1 tower still standing, it's a little difficult for Polaris to sweep across the enemy side of the map. You can't really maneuver around without breaking your smoke to towers so easily, and now they realize that they've got a map control problem. Liquid have a very healthy tier 1 tower still, so they can dodge out these moves quite easily.
Yeah, Liquid are... This is the last game, right? You want to go to TI?
Oh, yeah.
So you're playing extremely disciplined.
Stuff to see from them.
Okay, so 2 minutes on Roche. Quite a long spawn.
Well, Team Liquid, they won't know that, right, Pi? At this stage, they know it could be going on at any second. And one team has got Rocket Flare, so basically always know.
Yeah.
And the other, well, they're playing from a bit behind. Maybe they think it's going on now because of Boxy's positioning. So, well, either way, I think he's a bit too far gone. And indeed, a lot of spells used there. And I think, well, it's not quite the Void Spirit Axe reveal, but certainly using it there to pick up the kill with ease.
Okay, but no hookshot now. So let's see if they try to smoke up or do something together. Or maybe
There's
they just try to get the... Okay, wait, see.
Oh, yeah, sorry, there's a buyback, and the Dire outpost is held by Liquid right now. So he could be back in the fight.
Still, it's like a 5-6 second TP, right? Okay,
Absolutely.
Stand on side.
Could be it. Got a Lotus, and he's going to use that now. Reflects the Malefice stun. Oh, and they're going to be actually able to find Force, but no. Oh, a fantastic, well, good global actually, but a better Aether Remnant. And now into the black hole they go. There's going to be now the Clockwork TPing in, but the black hole nearly complete, but it's not enough damage here. They'll eventually get through at least the Pudge, but Natsumi BKB'd, used the Wukong's command, and is now just on the run. Hookshot, not enough range there for Boxy. Bit too small. Maybe if he had level 2 hookshot that lands, but the caster range a bit too short here.
Okay, that felt like it was going to end up way worse for Polaris. Like the spells were definitely not hitting right there. So they get away quite, like not very punished. But at the same time, they used all their spells now, and Roche is up in 30 seconds, right? So it's going to be hard to contest that.
That it is. That it is. Polaris, I think their best bet is just looking for a couple more kills here, but they're actually standing underneath a ward. Lotus is going to reflect the Storm Bolt, and that's going to allow Matumba to take a couple of pot shots here, but just out of range, and now they're going to actually look to turn and make the jump onto a big boundless strike onto 3 here. Matumba gets a 4 staff away, another one, now a cookie. Is he still going to make it out alive? No. The Astral Spirit, but look at Mickey. He's returned back to the fight with the Blink Dagger, but Natsumi right back onto Matumba. Matumba standing his ground and fighting the hook from Mickey. Matumba, but it's still alive, and 3 dead, soon to be 4. No, Polaris, they make it out alive. The hook shot, though, from Boxy. Now he's level 12. What in the world, Pi?
Wow.
Everything thrown at Matumba, including the kitchen sink, and he's still alive.
It's it's perfect. You see him there, right? He lives with 20 or 30% HP, and the Wraith Pact is down, right? So you know that already saved him. Then he gets 1 Force, Cookie, Lotus Orb. They just throw everything on him, and he lives through the fight.
I mean, I can't believe it. And just look how focused. Matumba's in the zone. He is locked in right now. Oh, what a fight for Liquid. And now Aegis in their control, 11k up. It's looking pretty decent for them in game 3.
Yeah, now they blew this game out in there, like whatever you say, you know. It's Polaris are definitely far behind. They still do have a bunch of powerful spells, but when you have Aegis, 2 lives, it's not that easy.
No, it's looking not so easy now. Cooldowns, at least for Polaris here, shortly coming off of cooldown, right? So that black hole going to be the big one. Global Silence is ready, but again, you know, you first pick this Enigma, you block pick a Silencer and get a couple other, you know, bans in. Liquid a little bit more limited as to what the tools are to stop this black hole. And, you know, I guess the reason I'm bringing it up, right, Pi, is there's always a chance, right? There's always a chance here on the high ground defense. When enemies are forced to clump up and try and storm your base, that a black hole can certainly come in to really stop and ruin their day.
No, for sure. Unfortunately, they have a sniper, right? Longest attack range in the game. And I believe he got the Aegis too, yeah. So he'll be quite far away with 2 lives. So you're gonna need to pull something beautiful off here to hold this. Yeah, and Mickey has finished his BKB. Sai with the Lotus Orb and Wraith Pact saving.
Oh, yeah.
Matu there.
Oh.
He was the biggest reason, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely right. I mean, the Force Staffs cookies, Insania in his dying breath, just using Force and Cookie to get his sniper out of there. I mean, everything was just, you know, save sniper, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, it wins him the fight. It gets them the Aegis, and maybe, just maybe, that's going to get him to the next round here of the playoffs. Still to be determined, though.
Yeah, but it's
Polaris.
looking very likely they'll go through here.
Polaris, though, of course, still a lot of fight left in the tank for them. Of course, they don't want to be knocked down into the lower brackets quite yet. Not elimination here, folks. They're still in the upper bracket now in this first round. In goes Matumba here with Shrapnel leading the team in, fronting. Out of Shrapnel charges, though, for a couple more seconds. So he's going to be, well, okay. In goes Boxy, actually. Gets a Force Staff on back, but Xavius being eaten alive and picked off by Sniper. Down he goes. They're going to look for an opportunistic kill now onto Boxy, and he is going to die. Wraith Pact and Lotus cannot keep him alive. And now with creeps on the high ground, and of course the Wraith Pact totem giving vision, Sniper can start really doing some damage to the high ground until the Fortify is used.
Okay, let's see if they keep going here or if they back off. All the lanes are pushing in, so maybe they want to push in mid and then get going again. There's no rush.
And it's scary for Liquid now, right? They know Black Hole is back. They know that one big mistake and this game can be just about back to even.
No, for sure.
They quite like the position they're sitting in right now. They would like to remain in upper bracket. So, again, more patience and disciplined play from them. You know, Polaris with a nice jump here or there can make some amends. This new Void Spirit Shard, by the way, is no longer that Outer Disseminate Ring. That's the talent he has at 15. It gives you like super Aether Revenants, basically. They ignore creeps is the important part.
Yeah, but they still deal damage to the creeps, right? Oh, okay, going for the sniper.
Yeah. Gonna force a reaction, but Boxy is in. Gonna go Force Staff away from Lelouch. The hook is gonna swing wide as well. Triple Force Staff onto Boxy. Liquid, how many Force Staffs do they have here, Pi?
But Sniper is so farmed. Like, usually the buildings don't die this fast for him, but yeah, he's just manning up with Satanic and Aegis.
He's also got a Mindbreaker as well, so it's not so easy for someone like a Void Spirit to jump in. He doesn't have a Dispel for himself here.
Yeah. No, so Natsume is like trying to split push instead.
Down bottom he goes. It'll be some decent tower damage, but they've already lost the top lane of Barracks. Liquid deciding on their next move here. Let's see, 1, 2. Foxy has 1, 3. Hyde does not. So there's only 3 Force Staffs. Okay.
I mean, if they want to wait out this Aegis here, they have to give up the mid-racks, which is unfortunate.
2 minutes. There's still tier 1s and, well, and a tier 2, of course, in that bottom lane for Polaris. But Sniper, slowly but surely, he'll take down your towers. He'll eat into your base. To be honest, not that slow. At least not as slow as Polaris would want.
Yeah. Yeah, now they're all back in base, so I guess they don't want to give up this mid-racks. There's no sentry. Okay, they go like this. It's too hard, man. It's too hard.
Hook back the save.
Cookie, Force Staff, hook.
So Mickey doesn't have shards, so he cannot eat Matumba, worst case. But again, the hooks, forces, 3 Force Staffs again. Matumba's got the 1. And Cookie, Lotus is hard. Right now, it feels like the most limiting thing for Liquid is shrapnel charges so he can actually hit the building. They're trying to snipe his first life here, but he's going to Satanic up. Even only half HP there, healing for half off of creeps. He's still got a good amount of health. Lars, though, just trying to keep him at arm's length. And for Sniper, that's a really long arm.
Okay.
Shot, trying to sneak around and being caught here. It's going to be Xavius. It's another flesh heap for Mickey, and there's no buyback here either on that Sven.
Yeah, Matu with 45 seconds, kind of is going in.
Dragged in there for a couple of seconds. With Barracks to be falling fast. Still a long time left on this Aegis here, Pi. Oh, actually only 35 seconds, but an eternity here for Polaris. So there's going to be a hook up from Mickey as well. The global size, but it's too much damage. Monkey already dead. Lelouch as well. He's going to need to get the heck out of here. But can they still defend against Liquid? Matu going right back on in. The buyback from the Monkey King. Aether, and it's going to catch Matumba, but Zai constantly here to dispel. And that's a constant reminder of the ravage that lies in wait. No more global either to protect the black hole or to cancel or stop a ravage from coming through even.
Yes, pay attention to Aegis timer now. I think they'll try to go immediately when he's running out there.
Maybe right now, can they time things perfectly? Force with the BKB. Oh, it's going to be close.
Nice.
They timed it perfectly. Matu's dead. They did not manage to cancel the black hole either. Mickey as well, falling quickly to the Midnight Pulse. As Polaris, they defend the important barracks in the mid lane. They lose the tower and the ranged barracks, but they time the Aegis perfectly.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so I'm guessing either Matu like was having too much of a good time there, kind of forgot, or he had too much faith in the hookshot, canceling it, I guess. But they all kind of got caught there together.
I'd love to see a replay of that, just to see if we can... I want to see what the positioning was. I didn't pay quite enough attention there to that hookshot. You're absolutely right. But Zai's holding on a Ravage, and now he thinks he can go for a cheeky kill into Lowish. Is he right? Yes, he is. He's got Tendrils of the Deep. And that's going to give him a second targeted stun with the cookie damage. They're going to be able to get a kill there onto the Void Spirit.
Yeah. And we still have to be realistic about this game, right? They still got a full Rax top, and they got the ranged Rax in the mid lane. But without the Aegis, next black hole, you still have the potential of one of these fights again.
Yeah, and it'll be ready by the time Roche is up for this, what is this going to be, third Aegis, I believe?
Yeah, third.
Yeah. And that is maybe enough for Polaris. That's how Liquid got back in this game, right? One, not quite miracle team fight, but one amazing team fight from Liquid, just protecting the sniper. Straight into the pit they go, and all of a sudden they find themselves up a lane and a half of barracks up. Polaris turtling in their base for about 5 entire minutes.
Yeah, okay, so it seems like they want to finish this melee routes. And I think Polaris should definitely just give this up. Let's see. Oh no, they're catching the member.
Natsumi, he bought back. The CC here with the cog pushback. It's perfect. Matamba, he finishes off Natsumi, and they know that's a dieback. They know he's not going to be able to return to the game here for another 95 seconds.
Okay, so what do you do here? Do you actually go for throne? I think you kill it too slow, but let's see what they want to do here.
Gave more armor to that thing. Let's see if that'll end up making a difference. A bit more armor, a little bit of more HP regen, I think, as well.
Oh yeah, so they're going. They're trying to finish this game right there.
Yeah, trying here. Zai can tank these tier 4 towers all day. 8th Remnants being thrown around like mines here. The 4-staff out from Matamba is his own. He's got Daedalus now, Satanic, and the MKB. Looking to BKB, but the buildings, they're falling fast.
Yeah, they're going
here.
down. You need to do something.
What can be done? No black hole for 25 seconds here. Global is up and ready to be used. Zai just too tanky. Zai alone looking to end this game. We want to get to the next round. He's spitting on Lelouch as well, as there's going to be finally a hook shot, but a kill. Matamba from range takes down the Silencer. He's got buyback, but Ancient is exposed here.
How long on black hole?
Lelouch does need to be a bit careful here. He's going to be able to get back there. It's going to be the global now to stop Zai from using the Ravage. It's not ready yet, though. Another 10 seconds, he would have had it.
Throne is going
Maybe
down.
even spooking him in, but Throne is exposed. Boxy even doing his part, but it's Matamba doing
crazy
the damage.
TP here, look.
Lelouch as well here. There goes Force. There's going to be the black hole as well. Can they take down Matamba in time? Absolutely. They caught Mickey with it, too, but Matamba's going to buy back Zai with the Ravage. Throne falling low. Liquid, they're doing it. Down to 300 HP. Boxy doing what he can here. He's taking down the Throne, and Liquid moving on to the next round of the qualifiers here. Polaris will fall after a phenomenal series out from them in game 2 here with one heck of a match, but Liquid are going to prove to be a bit too strong here. They know their timings, and they take down the Ancients. What a finish.
That was beautiful. Even the try there from Force, TP